Yo, 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 yo. Howdy ho, everybody. It's Friday, and you already know it. This is your main hosting of a thing you know and love. The man that sits on the throne, the king from up the mountains, baby. King Kman here live in the Kman Productions Laboratory. Here this week on The Real in Reality. This is a celebration, as you may know, or may not know. Thy man, the man that you know and love, King Kman, has a birthday coming up. 25 years! Oh my god. 25 fucking years of being alive. With my years of experience of trauma, personal deaths, personal growth, disappointments, and my greatest heroic ship and greatest accomplishments. It's been a rough ride. Yeah, it's been rough. And as a fellow Chicagoan, we know the struggle. We know the struggle is real. We pick the struggle, and we thrive with or without, support sometimes. Uh, It is all about what you do for that line, That line represents the boundaries of your life. It represents what you're willing to do for people and what you're willing to do for yourself. How much you will extend it, how much you decrease it. Yeah, it's just all about pride and everything. So, 25 years. Lord, I can't even fathom this day. It's not today. My birthday's not today, but the fact that that age is coming, and I'm seeing how long it took to get to here. It seemed like it's already a long life as it is. People don't even think like, I just really made 1/4 of a life. You know what I'm saying? 1/4 of a life. You know how many black men that can't even get up to that point? Like, even to live this far along already, it just feels like I'm a fucking dinosaur. I mean, there's many people that's older than me that's black, that's cool. But in today's society, the average Joe? Nah, bro. All the great ones passed on and everything, but they all passed before they even get to 25. So it's like, you do what you can with life, and then you try to, not be at the wrong place at the wrong time, and then you be all right. Sometimes you can't afford it because, life just happens, and you can't identify why it will ever keep being like that or how it get there in the first place. Um, Man, 25 years, man. I don't know. Like the last 2 years, I feel like it got stripped from me for real. Like being 23, like I was semi living it up in my Jordan years, making some stuff happen, being happy at that time. And 24 was kind of ripped because of the corona and being away from the world for like, 11 months, and I had to, and then when I came back, it's like I had to adjust back to life in a way, and um it's really been hard. Like ain't no love out here no more for for a brother. You only get it from your family and your friends that you hold dear to you and everything. But that's really about it. Ain't no love out here in these streets, and it's hard. It's hard to fathom, like, the people that you wish you that were here and they're not here. Because God made it that way sometimes. Or life just made it that way, and it's like, it's kind of unfair. Um, like I said, early this year, I had a wake up call. like mentally, like, I need to get my life together. So I'm still in the process of getting my life together because, as it was a passing of family, and family is like, sacred, you know, in my opinion. Most people don't value family like that anymore, but that's me. I value that shit to the end of me type of deal. And without them, I won't even be in this position to talk about how my age will come about, and how I'm gonna take it. You know, um, this has been tough. This has been a tough year for me in 2021. Um, it was a tough year last year because I didn't experience anything. I feel like all the work I did was, maybe it was for nothing. Maybe it was just was a test that maybe God had for me, and see if I'm willing to really survive out here on my own and everything. So, um, and then upon this year of coming back, and then you have to adjust. Like, okay, you by yourself at all the way over here, and how you gonna shape things up? How you gonna do what you got to do for that line? You know what I'm saying? You hold the line, and you got to figure out, like, all right, am I gonna maintain it? And it's kind of hard to do that. Trying to keep your body in shape and keep your mental health from being astray. You know, spiritually. You know, you're trying to meditate. You try to use the Bible to try to help you out in these circumstances. Emotionally, you try not to connect with that, because if you get too much into your emotions, you head up into a deep depression. And financially, you try to be sane with that, and try to keep that all in one little cubby. And then there's a whole nother thing that happens, and then you're gonna have to use some of your money to do certain things. So it's okay to struggle, but it's not okay to keep struggling for too long. So, I mean, as I take this year, it's like my final way of being, like, away from this particular lifestyle that I'm in. Um, once I return back to the chosen story, everything will be in a better state of mind. I don't have to feel like I'm struggling for anything, or I feel like I'm all alone anymore. I got people I want to see, people I want to get back with. Um, I gotta learn new things about them. Learn and keep learning the new society, and trying to be out here. It's tough. It's tough. But normally we talk about the song of the day. This is one of my personal favorite songs out of that got released um last year, December. Kid Cudi. Kid Cudi, like I said, is my favorite rapper, favorite artist. He's not. I mean, he raps, but he's an artist. He does some shit. All right, he does some shit. All right. The moonlight. Uh, I don't know how it ended up touching me. Like the song just touched my inner hype, and it's just like I needed this spark to be like, all right, I'm about to pump myself up, and I'm about to get going. Like, hey, 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 like, I don't know, with this song, I feel like that's like legit my shit. Like, nobody can not tell me anything. That's just how it is. All right, so we'll talk about the first verse, the pre-chorus, and then the chorus, and that'll be it for that, because I don't want to go into all that today. I mean, today is Friday, obviously, but I feel kind of sleepy today. I just came from work and had to do. I barely only had like 2 hours of sleep, I think. So I ain't trying to do too much. You know what I'm saying? All right. So the first verse, right? Hit me up. Give no fucks. Getting busy at the cut. Huh, huh. Nigga, what? And do it to him. It's just a pity. Sing a song shy, but I think she pretty. So it's on, baby. Call the loss of we deep. Call to the lost we deep deep. Had the twisted dead wrong. How did I find what I can't see? Lord, I was born to be strong. Yes, yes. Before I stress, I gotta get that feeling. I gotta get that feeling. This is just a sweet interlude. Nah, nah. Right? What I felt about that, like, this is where, like, I feel like the introvert, it just came out and just said, you know what? It's time to take over the world. That is my shit. Okay. Sometimes it takes a lot to look into the mirror. It takes a lot of self development to at least know who you are and know that it's time to unleash your true potential. You know, like some things that you know that you wouldn't do ever, you just go out and just do it instead of just thinking about it. Because if you think about it too much, then that becomes doubt, hesitation, blah blah blah. Once you don't do that no more, then you basically good. Like you basically good. That's how, like, I can play introvert and extrovert. I can play that. It's easy for me to do that because I'm a loner, right? But I know a lot of people, right? And I have to confront talking to a lot of people all the time. Like I'm so used to meeting new people, strangers, end up being colleagues, co-workers, blah blah blah. I just got that vibe. I got that vibe, and it's uncontainable, it's uncontrollable. All right, people are obsessed with it, and that's cool. I like that. But sometimes I gotta cut back because too many human interactions cause me to freak the fuck out. And it happens sometimes, it just, that's a part of the mental health process. It's like you endure so much where you just need to cut back on people. Be like, hold on, look, I need to do me right quick. I can't handle too much of this right now. So it's okay. Pre-chorus. Amen. The dice is thrown. They come to winning. What's this? Hitting. Got no time, my boy. No man, no one couldn't save me. Look around and see the shit made me. Hey. They think they know me? I think not. Hey. See me, I control the plot. Healing, but I'm dealing with some things. Shit will never stop. Yeah, caught in the moonlight. In the mirror, used to hate what I see. Healing, but I'm dealing with some things. She will never stop. She will never stop. Because when it's talking about that shit, right? I felt that. Like they want to know you, and they act like they can take advantage of you and everything. But your grind has been recognized, and you've been shining since then. So it's just like, you don't really owe nobody anything. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes your back been against the wall for so long, fighting against the odds, and then it was at the point where you're really winning. You're really winning out here in these streets, right? And then people will slowly but surely come back with the hate sometimes, and you just like, fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. I'm controlling the ship. All right, I'm the driver. I'm the pilot. I'm the main host and everything you know and fucking love. All right, that's me. That's how I roll. And some people need to roll like that. Some people don't have this same energetic attitude or personality that I have, and that's okay. But this is where the extrovert will come out and be like, yo, you will not deny my work, my ethics, my living being, purpose, potential. You will not knock it down. Okay? That's how that works. right? Um, Healing, but I'm dealing with some things. Shit will never stop. I'm still healing, right? I'm still dealing with my mental. I'm still dealing with my emotional. I am not no perfect being. I'm not perfect self. But yeah, I'm not a perfect being. I am just the Lord's humble servant, right? Doing things that I think is right, is the right thing to do. And doing some things I'm just passionate for. I mean, in my work field, I may lost that passion, but it's always the people that kind of ignite it again, and it'd be like, damn, I don't want to do this no more. But the people are nice. When they see me, they see as their noble leader. Sometimes it gets confusing because I'm like the middleman of my people. But then again, they see me and they just think like, huh, I must go to him because he is a wise man. Ha ha ha. There's sometimes like that. But I'm still healing. Like anybody that's not really healing, something's wrong. They trying to hide some stuff for themselves, from them. I can't speak today. From themselves, and they don't want to deal with it. I'm dealing with it every day. Like it's a non-stop thing. Like it never stops. Shit never stops, right? It's always something new happening every day that's against me, and I'll be like, what the fuck? I don't want that to keep happening, but it just keeps happening all the time, blah blah blah. It's, it's okay to keep enduring that, but then sometimes your anger comes out, and then when you get angry, you're not really at a rational thinking terms with yourself and maybe another person, blah blah blah. Well, I kind of get it off track, but it's all connected if you really think about it. Like you are healing, you are a human. You will make mistakes, but don't make mistakes where it will cost you your life, obviously, and don't repeat them when you know your mistake. Like once you know that mistake, don't try to repeat it again. And sometimes life make it happen to where you end up repeating that mistake again, and you just be like, I tried so hard to avoid it. But as long as you know your mistakes, as long as you know how to forgive yourself, as long as you know how to forgive yourself, not forget the mistake that you had, but forgive yourself for making that mistake. That's the one that's being bastardized. It needs to be reignited back into the light. You can't bastardize self healing. You fucking can't. You won't live long in this world if you don't. That's just facts, right? People may get mad about what I'm saying, but I'm just pointing out the facts. It may have not applied to your life, or it may not apply to your friend's life, your family, but somebody gotta hear this. Somebody have to hear this. It's not rocket science. It's not something that's super political, right? It's just what humans have to do to maintain and survive. This is what life is about. Life is about survival. It might not be about survival of the fittest. You can somehow live, dawn, survive, and not do much. You can go for scraps and shit. It's easy to survive off of that, but surviving and thriving is what the aim. That's the target. That's the goal. That's something to go inspired of. To be inspired of, and then keep going and put the action into the drive, at the gas pedal, and just ram, fucking go ham and everything. So that's one of my favorite songs of this year, "The Pale Moonlight." Um, I don't know, certain things that I'm normally a universal listener for music, but when there's certain songs that click, Like, that's my shit. That song is my shit. I'll listen to it 20 times over, 30, 40 million times over, and I will still rock with the beat. I still will do some dancing. I still will fucking hype up, turn up, destroy the competition. That's just how I am. But yeah, back to the main point of this episode. Like I said, most people won't even get up to my age. I'm even surprised that I'm gonna see anything past this age I'm about to turn. But everybody want to be like, you're not old because you're 25. You're still young. Blah blah blah. And they don't know. They don't know my story. They don't know what I have done. They just figure like, oh, you still got enough time in the world. You be alright. You don't know that. You don't know. You don't know my story. You don't know my hood. You don't know where I'm from. Where like I like the hood I'm from is where you can't even think about the next day. What is goals? What is long term goals? What is that? Like, that's not a fucking thing. You got to worry about today. And then, if you even get a chance to come back home at peace, and you ain't got to worry about having a Glock underneath the pillow or a bat right next to the door, then you can think about tomorrow. Then you can think about tomorrow. Once you step outside the door, anything is possible. You can literally die the next day just by opening the door. And that's like 80% of the time. 20% can happen inside the house. But that'd be something that you can control, but it depends on the age. Like, if you're a really old age and you die of old age and you died in your sleep, yes, that can happen. And that'll be unfortunate, but that'll be sleep. Death in your sleep will be the most calm sleep you'll ever have, as opposed to dying off of anything else. That's just my opinion, though. It's tough to really see that I'm really about to be 25, you know, but I know how to keep rising. I know how to keep moving forward. I know how to challenge myself to do bigger and better things. Which is good. It's good to have that. It's good to have that mentality of, I made a lot of mistakes, but I gained a lot of experience to know exactly what I'm talking about. And, even old folks don't even know how to do certain things. And I'm at that point where my mental is old. My mental is old because I have done a lot. I've done a lot of struggling just to get up to this age. It's not no easy cakewalk. This is I'm willing to pass down any info, knowledge to that extent, because I have endured a lot. It's all about the experience of the age. It's not about the number. Age is nothing but a number, but people can be retarded at like 45, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't know what the fuck they're doing, and they just doing some dumbass shit, and they be doing it for so long to the point where it's just a habit. They're just gonna keep going and keep going until somebody really gives them that rude awakening that, dude, you're fucking old. Get your life together. So me, enduring the things I have endured in my lifetime, I technically am old. Sure, I'm not old to be in no damn game, but anything can happen. But I'm old enough to experience that whatever the situation that people need help on, or whatever situation that I know that I can avoid, I know certain procedures, certain steps to take to avoid that, and then keep moving forward. I know certain things to keep progressing as my time of life keep going up and everything. So I know how to do all that. Most people don't. That's why even free eating over I can't speak today. Even older women, older men, they look to me like, I'm the old guy. Like I'm the guidance to whatever they need help with. Because some people don't even know how to do things. And then the new kids, right? New generation sometimes will come up to me and ask questions, because I just like I said, I have that vibe where people just come up to me and just just ask away, or they just observe me because I'm just so ongoing. I'm outgoing. I am trying to be the leader of my own pack, the leader of my castle, the king. A true king. Do things a kingly way, and I don't even act like I'm royalty. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of those motherfuckers that actually worked up to be in that status of kingmanship. And people want to deny all that all they want, but I work hard for what I fucking do. And, you know, I feel like from today's episode, it's just more of living up to and understanding where have I came from, all the experience I have endured, whether it's relationships, whether it's sports, whether it's traveling, all that, right? Today was more of an acknowledgement for me, an acknowledgement that anybody can still either be in that line where I'm at or be in their own line and still able to live up to this point. Gucci. Like you are doing a great job. You're amazing, you know, and don't let nobody tell you differently. You know, I have a lot of people always doubting me every fucking day, every day, and of course, doubting the black man is already wrong. But we so used to accepting that shit sometimes, and it'd be like, what the fuck? And then we try to move on, or we can't even get over it. I move on, and I just stomp the competition and be like, yo, fuck you mean. I'm about this life. Fuck you. Right? And I keep moving forward. And the next you know, you're gonna see me on the goddamn billboards. So that's being said, that's just how today episode is gonna be. It's more of understanding that, every new year is a new chapter. Um, Hopefully 25 will be a little bit better for me than the last 2 years for me. Last 2 years has been kind of driven in the dark cloud in a way. And hopefully 25 will be the my main shogun, my main outbreak that I need to go back, either go back to my ways of being how I used to be, or I'll just go back to the chosen story that was chosen for me and just thrive off of that. And either one works, shit, fuck it, If it don't, then of course I'll find another story to just go by and be the legend of that. Because I'm already a legend in some parts of my young story. Now it's my old story, like me as an older man, me as a young but old man ish, right? Where is that story going? That's all. That's all you always need to know. Like, where's your headline? Where's your plot? Where's your climax? We ain't worrying about the conclusion because we ain't ready for that yet. But like I said, this is the end of today's show. Thank you guys for following me here on Spotify. Thank you, YouTubers, for subscribing and everything. Next week I'm gonna take a week off from doing podcasts because be my birthday week. So I'm gonna take a break from that, and I'll see you guys when I see y'all. Probably in 2 weeks, right? I'll see y'all. Also hit up with Chi-Town Gamers. Huh? Chi-Town Gamers, baby. Yeah. yeah, but I hope y'all have a great day. Hope y'all have a great week. Have a great 2 weeks. Have a great month. June is where it's at. Gemini season, motherfucker. Bye.